Apologies for that. Now tonight, Nairobi Central Business District was like a ghost town, with few countable people allowed due to jitters of SabaSaba Day commemoration. Now this was made possible due to the many police roadblocks along all the arteries serving the city center. Public service vehicles were turned away from entering the CBD, making it impossible for Nairobians to do business or report to work. The restriction of movement has, however, left many questions than answers as to whether the government was enforcing its initial ban on protests in Nairobi CBD that had been overturned last month by the High Court. Gloria Milimu has more details.
These were the scenes that played out along every artery leading into Nairobi Central Business District. Police roadblocks sprouting across the tarmac like thorns, determined to choke off any flow of people into the fortified heart of the capital. A bid perhaps to prevent a replay of the chaos that erupted during the June 25th protests. Mombasa Road was among the first casualties. Sealed off at the Bunyala Road roundabout, leaving motorists with no other option other than to weave through back streets in search of an escape. Similar barricades were witnessed at the General Motors roundabout, unyielding walls of uniformed officers. Around Haile Selassie Avenue, Parliament buildings and the GPO roundabout, the blockage took on an even grimmer face, snarling coils of razor wire and truckloads of riot police forming a barricade against the city's daily life. KTN cameras roamed through Valley Road, Processional Way, Wayaki Way, Thika Road and other key roads, and scenes of commuters abandoned on pavements and others forced to trek on foot were witnessed. Nairobi had been transformed into a city of pedestrians, a city on lockdown.
Askari wametuzuia kuingia hapa. There is a lot of disarray. They have literally blocked every way that we can access town.
Nimeona hata nimeingia pale town, hakuna magari, hakuna nini. Kwa hivyo tunahuzunika sana.
Hata tumeshindwa panda barabara za kwenda kwa nyumba, tumepata zimefungwa sote. Sasa tumeathirika sana.
The government's ban on protesters in Nairobi CBD, which was briefly overturned by the High Court last month, was evidently enforced again today. Legal experts say that the restriction of movement is unconstitutional.
It does violate Article 39 of the Constitution, which guarantees freedom of movement. So road blockages basically deny citizens their fundamental right to move freely within the country. Article 39 ensures that any Kenyan is guaranteed right of movement anywhere across the country as long as they don't infringe on anybody else's rights.
Deputy Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masengeli, while patrolling the quiet streets alongside other top police officials, dismissed claims that Kenyans were barred from accessing the Central Business District, calling on Kenyans to go about their normal activities. Yet, a walk through the city center told a different story. Shuttered shop fronts, deserted avenues, and squads of police patrolling the city.
Everybody's going for duty as normal. No worries. You've been here, you've not been turned away, and you will not be turned away. Ours is just to urge everybody to keep peace and conformity within the rule of law.
While the law does permit certain restrictions on movement, lawyer Swaka emphasized such measures are reserved for exceptional circumstances.
We're not in a state of emergency. We are not in a pandemic. This was just a SabaSaba day of reflection, and people have gone about their business, and the police should have ensured peace, should have ensured order.
Today's SabaSaba protest saw Kenya's freedom of movement enshrined in Article 39 of the Constitution heavily restricted. Police blocked all major roads to the city, rendering the Central Business District a ghost town, and begging the question of why President Ruto's government is afraid of its own citizens. Gloria Milimu, KTN, Nairobi.
Thank you, Gloria, for that. Now, just an update from the National Police Service. They've sent a statement